you want to pass me some of that stuff in that tray?
Rod Pratt and Diana Paquette are boxing up in the midst of a financial maelstrom. Deep in debt, forced to sell the house, they're getting a divorce after 16 years. The couple's troubles all linked to one snap decision.
We made a purchase that wasn't the smartest thing to do.
The timeshare in Mexico's Nuevo Vallarta came with instant regrets. Hidden fees and extra charges left them unable to afford their vacation weeks. So when the phone started ringing with unsolicited, generous offers to buy them out, it seemed like a godsend. And all that was needed were a few upfront payments.
Yeah, well, they have like these fees and stuff they want anywhere from, I don't know, maybe $1,500 US to 10,000.
Small amounts that added up to nearly $200,000 by the time Pratt finally realized he'd been scammed. Who's behind it? One of Mexico's biggest drug gangs, according to the FBI and U.S. government, the ruthless Jalisco New Generation Cartel. The take from timeshare owners hardly compares to running fentanyl and cocaine. But this cartel expert says Jalisco has been busy diversifying, seeking new revenue streams to underwrite its ever-expanding criminal empire.
The more employees you have, the more money you need to pay them. These are business enterprises, and they operate largely with that rationale, thinking, how am I going to maximize income and minimize costs?
What really sets this phone fraud apart is the backstory. Fake websites for U.S. lawyers and brokers, official-looking forms and contracts, even follow-up calls from purported investigators offering to help recover the funds.
The information that is provided looks real, looks accurate. Unless you're familiar with timeshare law in Mexico, it's very likely that you would believe that information.
For their part, Paquette and Pratt have given up hope of ever actually selling the timeshare.
I was really embarrassed. So all I really was trying to do was get some money back for my wife and for my life.
Jonathan, the impact of this scam clearly devastating.
That's right, Ian. And what fuels all this is desperation. Many of the people that buy timeshares are really unhappy with their decision. There are lots of extra fees and charges, and the contracts are almost impossible to get out of. The one this Edmonton couple signed lasts for 100 years, so people are ready to clutch at straws. And it seems that there are lots of people falling victim. The FBI reports it received 600 complaints totaling $40 million US in 2022. We don't have similar numbers for Canada. And of course, many people will never make a complaint because they're embarrassed. But by some estimates, this scam is taking in hundreds of millions of dollars each year.
Jonathan Gatehouse in Toronto.